way to the top.
I had to go all the way to the top.
It was a long climb.
It was a long climb.
It felt like a mountain.
It felt like a mountain.
I went all the way to the top.
I went all the way to the top.
And I could barely see.
And I could barely see.
But what I did see
was Gandhi.
was Gandhi. What I did see
Was
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
What I did see
Was
was Truth Force.
Truth Force.
What I did see
Was
was love. When the opera ended, I had to come down off that mountain. What I didn't know is that I would descend into a valley of justice. When I saw you, I saw love. When I saw you, I saw truth. I want to say to my brothers right here, that every time we lift a hand against our brothers and sisters, we make a moral choice. We don't have to do this. You are my neighbor. I am you. And you are me. I care about you. I know you care about me. We're going to do this together. Satyagraha.
I love opera. It is a beautiful art form. However, it is very expensive. Which means that only wealthy people can enjoy this wonderful art form. We live in a very wealthy society. I believe that opera belongs to the people. And that opera, like books, should be free. It belongs to all of us. Thank you.
There exists tonight a very profound metaphor. That metaphor is in the form of a barricade. This barricade was erected to prevent us from occupying Lincoln Square. The square is occupied. We came from both sides. In peaceful protest. In the spirit of Gandhi. In the spirit of truth. We will occupy.
Hi, everybody. I'm on the other side. When I first came here tonight, I saw barricades. It makes me really upset. 10 years ago, I performed at Lincoln Center. I felt very ashamed to come here tonight and see barricades up that were preventing us to be here on a public space. I'm really sad that is the case. And as a musician, I also agree with Bill that music should be enjoyed by all. And at the beginning of the night, that when we started our GA, we took our shoes off. My shoes are still off. And they will still be off for the rest of the night. In solidarity. Thank you.
Give me your tired. You're poor. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these. The homeless. The 125 years ago.
125 years ago.
That was written.
That was written.
On the gateway.
On the gateway.
Of our great country.
Of our great country.
Remember.
Remember.
It is not a crime to be homeless.
It is not a crime to be homeless.
It is not a crime to be poor.
It is not a crime to be poor.
It is not a crime to be tired.
It is not a crime to be tired.
It is not a crime to need.
It is not a crime to need.
It is not a crime to want love.
It is not a crime to want love.
Or compassion.
Or compassion.
From our government.
From our government.
From each other.
From each other.
From the police force that protects us.
From the police force that protects us.
If we remember this.
If we remember this.
We will be America.
We will be America.
Once again.
Once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I perform tonight.
I perform tonight.
At Lincoln Center.
At Lincoln Center.
And I stand with you.
And I stand with you.
In solidarity.
In solidarity.
The same way I stood with you on October 5th.
The same way I stood with you on
October
5th.
At Foley Square.
At Foley Square.
And the same way.
And the same way.
I stood with you.
I stood with you.
When we marched up to Times Square.
When we marched up to Times Square.
20,000 strong.
20,000 strong.
The same way.
The same way.
I stood with you.
I stood with you.
When we were 30,000 strong.
When we were 30,000 strong.
As we crossed the Brooklyn Bridge.
As we crossed the Brooklyn Bridge.
And I stand here tonight.
And I stand here tonight.
With complete love.
With complete love.
And compassion.
And compassion.
And strength.
And strength.
We give each other strength.
We give each other strength.
And we will not fail.
And we will not fail.
The way that those in power are failing.
The way that those in power are failing.
As a symbol of my solidarity.
Of my solidarity.
I'm going to straddle this barricade.
I'm going to straddle this barricade.
Because we are.
Because we are.
One.
99%.
99%. Forever.
Forever.
We
are the 99%. We are the 99%.